Man, it's like nobody's on the tube tonight. I don't know what we're going to do with all this air and opportunity here on the tube. Let's see what we got here. Howdy. Howdy. See what's what here. That's Mara. What's up, girl? You're going, woman. Yes, that is correct. Deb, what's up, girl? You're already a rock star. I don't care what anybody says. You're a rock star. Just deal with it. Is what it is. Time to embrace it. We're here. Mara, I saw you delivering to that Facebook thing. We got a bunch of milk out west, and there's one little tiny town out near south of Albuquerque there, and they built one of those big places out there. And then lo and behold, they built one right here in my little town. Hey, Betty, what's up, girl? They built one right here in my town, and you would have thought they were building some top secret thing. I mean, they had it all fenced off before they started building everything. They had cops all over the place and guards, and you couldn't get anywhere near that place. I mean, it was actually kind of weird. The way that thing was going. And I couldn't figure it out. I don't know why that was so top secret and everything, but it was. I mean, it was kind of weird. It's pretty much built now, and it's big. It's about the size of a Walmart distribution center. It's huge. I don't know why they have it. And the place they built it out there in New Mexico was one exit down from a big Walmart distribution center, and it's every bit as big. I don't know what in the world they're doing. World domination would be my guess. But I don't know what those things are. I mean, how much shit does it take to run a computer? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, those things are weird. And they had them guarded, and I rode out there a couple times just to see what's what. Out riding on a motorcycle and shit. And man, you can't get anywhere near that place. They got it locked down with armed guards and jeeps and weird shit. Anyway, a server farm? No. Servers have been getting smaller and smaller. I don't know why they need these gigantic places for all that. Years ago, Google built a big place in my old hometown in North Carolina, and it's huge. And they hit it kind of like back on a mountain, kind of away from everything, and there's nothing around there. But I thought then, they better let me in. I'm coming in hot. Hell, you go hot everywhere you go. I think that's your own fault. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know what in the world they're doing. But the one they got built here now is huge. And I think it employs, I don't know, something like 600 people. I mean, how many people does it take to run a computer? Damn if I know. Anywho, that's what's going on there in the big world of what is it? Intelligent. What is it? Intelligent. They're taking over. Whatever it is, they're taking over the whole world. So anyway, what I was going to talk about tonight, nobody was interested. Nobody signed up. So I said, well, hell with it. If nobody cares, we'll just give up on it. And I bailed out. I was going to talk about return on investment because that's a thing that I don't think a whole lot of people pay attention to. But AI. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It was when the robots take over. And Facebook's acting a damn fool. So who knows how long I'll be here. Artificial intelligence. That's right. That's right. If I have any at all, it is artificial. Um, I don't know why they need something as big as a distribution center to house all that stuff. Ruger built a plant here just a couple years ago, right across the road from it, and that's a pretty big plant. But they didn't have who bailed. I don't know. I don't know. Nobody signed up for who bailed now. Oh, I don't know. Well, Facebook's acting funny, so I don't know how many people stick around or not. It's just sitting there going in circles. Um, it's probably the software that I'm using. I've had trouble with it from day one. So I don't know. I don't even know who's on here or not right now. Not very many people. Everybody's giving up on it. I will tell you this. I'll put the link up. I will tell you this. Um, for some reason, YouTube always works. I don't know why, but they do. I'm going to put that link right here. A lot of air conditioners. Yeah. Hello, Elizabeth. 3. Yeah, it's funny. Here's the link to the YouTube. YouTube never bails out. This thing does. This thing bails out all the time. Facebook bails out. I don't know if they have I don't know if they have wait a minute. That's the wrong link. Hold on. Now this piece of shit's giving me trouble. Try this link. YouTube never gives me trouble. Facebook does. I don't know why it is that. It might just be this thing interacting with or trying to interact with Facebook. It's only 3 people, but nobody signed up for the thing about return on investment. I would have thought people would have been interested in that, but it goes to show you what I know. I don't know. Seems like anymore, unless you're talking about people being mad or politics or something like that. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to hear it, and I'm not going to talk about that bullshit. I do not have time for it. Ain't gonna. Uh, so what I was hoping was that everybody would jump in tonight and just say what they want to say, and we just talk about that. And I told Charles Bundy he could come on with me. I sent him an invitation, and so far he hasn't checked it yet. Yeah, there's only 2 people. I don't know who they are. See if anybody jumped in here. Yeah. Anyway, Martha Stepdecker. Okay, I'm over here now. Okay, that's you. And then somebody else is over here, but I don't know who. Probably my stalker. I got a stalker. That's kind of weird. But yeah, yeah. Because when I said that, whoever it was left. Might just be you and me, Mar. Hell, we can talk on the phone for that matter. It's kind of weird. Anyhow, that's what I was going to talk about tonight. Nobody really cared, so I thought to myself, well, we'll just talk about other things or not. And that summertime, in the summertime when you do these go lives and stuff, Shaggy and I were doing them, and most of the time in the summertime, there's very, 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 very few people anyway, because I guess people are doing what they do. Elizabeth saying, I'm listening. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Anyway, I just want to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. It wasn't return on investment, but I will cover that for about a minute if you want me to. Here's the deal with return on investment. Speaking of return on investment, I invested in a box of promotional ink pens. That's a great investment because people hold them in their hand and use them and stick them in their shirt and lay them on their desk and pick them up all day, every day. It's got your name and phone number on there. Perfect and cheap, 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 cheap. I think those are great. Everybody used to give out little calendars, but nobody uses them anymore. And the kind of calendars I give out, You couldn't put them just anywhere. I have pins too. Cool. But the pins are, I always have a little box of pins laying around. I think they're the best. I think that's the best. Uh, I think that's the best thing there is because everybody holds them in their hand. They use them. They actually use them. So anyway, return on investment is pretty simple to me. Anyway, if you're going to spend money on something, you need to sit down and figure out how long it's going to take you to get your money back. And if you can get your money back, the first question is, can you get your money back? And memo books and big notebooks. Yeah. Yes. So the first question is, can you get your money back? Is it something that's going to make a return and, if you're in business, a profit on the money you put out there? A truck, obviously, a trailer, that kind of thing. Obviously, everybody thinks about that. To me, the best investment, big investment, capital investment that anybody in the whole world can make is a trailer. I mean, those things are great. They last forever. They depreciate very, very slowly. They're if you take decent care of them, I mean, really all you got's brakes and tires, and they're pretty easy to take care of, pretty easy to maintain. They're cheap to maintain, and you always get your money back. Frank, Anthony, Shaggy Cooch say, Frank, what up, Anthony? Anthony, who kicked me out of your group? Because somebody sent me an invitation to come back in, which means that somebody kicked me out. So I didn't know I was out. I haven't been around the last few days. But all of a sudden, I get an invitation to be in your group. I thought, well, how odd. I've been in that group for years. Anyway, I was fixing it. Oh, okay. Anyway, return on investment. If you're going to make an investment, when can you get your investment back and a profit? Here, braless. All right, hold on. We may have to do Eddie. Well, Eddie, just go ahead and put some pictures up so we know it's you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do what you got to do, man. I mean, I appreciate you coming. I do. Braless, though, I mean, that's kind of on you. Anyway, return on investment. When can you get your money back? I have customers that used to call me all the time when I was doing a shit ton of dry freight. And I still do a little bit, but not a lot. And when I was doing a shit ton of it, and that was my biggest thing, I would have customers and they would want drop trailers. And I would explain to them, okay, now I'm over here. It seems to be working for the moment. I don't know how long that'll last. It might be because I played ZZ Top in the opening. Sometimes they'll kick me out because if you play music that is protected, then they get mad at you. That might have been it. I don't know. I would have these customers, and they want drop trailers, and I would explain to them that in order for me to put a drop trailer in there, I had to expect a minimum of 2 turns a week on that trailer. And they didn't care, because basically what they wanted there for their convenience, and basically what they really and truly wanted, if the truth be told, they really wanted free storage. So if all the carriers put free drop trailers in there, and they had all these, little tiny 53-foot storage units sitting around that they could cram full of shit and leave in the parking lot. And I said, no, if I don't get 2 turns a week, if I don't move that trailer twice a week, then I'm going to pull it out, because I can't afford to do that. I'll never get my return on my investment. I'll go out there and buy, a $35,000 trailer, and then it'll just sit there, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not interested in doing that. And there's some of the customers, you put 1 or 2 trailers in there, and they always want 2 more. And you're not really even getting your turns per week on the trailers you got in there. So you tell them no, and then that'd make them mad. Well, I'll just find somebody else. Good, go find them. Fuck you. I'm not going to go broke supplying you with storage. I'm not in that business. I'm in the hauling shit business. So return on investment is a pretty critical thing. If you buy a truck, you got to figure out, if you pay cash for it, that's a good thing. Most people can't. And if you finance it, okay, for how long are you going to finance it? And when do you start to see a profit? A lot of people, I think, for the last few years have been, they get on these Facebook groups, and they think that they can go out, buy a truck, buy a trailer, get your own authority, all, and turn on the DAT, and you're automatically in business. But they don't have a clue about business, and they just want to sit there, and they think that week one, all I got to do now is get my authority, and then I'll be making all this money. I'll have money stacked up. I'll be stacking chips over in the goddamn corner. No, you won't. How long is it going to take you, once you get the business, once you get the equipment, and once you get set up in business, how long is it going to take you to make a profit? Not just pay your bills, and even not, believe it or not, guys, this is the truth now. This is the truth. Even if you pay yourself, if you've got one truck, one trailer, and you drive it, even if you pay yourself driver's wages, whatever you want to call it, however you want to say it, the business itself still has to make a profit, or you won't be in business for very long. So you should expect to pay for your equipment, pay all your fixed expenses, your taxes, your insurance, all those things that just keep going and going and going. You should be able to expect to pay yourself and all those things, and still at the end of the week still have money left over. And that. Just hire a dispatcher. They'll put $12,000 on your truck weekly, no problem. Yeah, right. No, they don't. So, and in fact, if you hire a dispatcher, that's more money out the window you got to account for. But what would I know? But that the return on investment, that was kind of what I was getting at. How long is it going to take you to get your money back and make a profit? So that brings you, when you're making these decisions like trucks and trailers and that kind of thing, when you do your financing, that brings up things like your interest rate. What kind of interest rate do you get? What's the term that you're going to stretch? You see, so, if you go into business thinking, well, I'm going to get the lowest payment possible and then just pay it off early, pay it off. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, that's a good thing. I think he was joking. No, I know he was joking. Still, you need to get a return on your investment. All the things you buy. Deb bought some pens. That's a great investment. One of those little cheap 19-cent pens will get you a customer. One of them will get you a customer. You can't get customers for 19 cents. You can't do it. So, yeah, there's more to it than that. I get it. I understand. I get it. The other thing I wanted to talk about tonight was drama. Good God. I've gotten to the point. I have trouble with nowadays. I have a little trouble with social media, because so much of what I see is drama. Drama. And I hate drama. I can't even tell you how bad. But there's so much of that drama shit on Facebook and social media. And I hate it. And, people get on there and they go, hi, my cousin Ralph is having surgery next Thursday on his left foot, and I'd like for everybody, I buy the 38-cent pen so I get 2 customers. That's good. Consider the source. Yeah. Where my cousin Ralph is having surgery on his left foot, so I'd like for all just to take a moment and pray for Ralph. Well, okay, but is this the place for that? I mean, one woman, and some of you guys are going to know who it is, but I'm not going to say any names. I don't do that, but one woman put up a post this morning that the way it was worded, it really and truly led you to believe that her husband died. And some of us knew him. And it was a shock to flip on the computer this morning and find out, that he had died. And it was just, he didn't die. Another friend of mine called him up and got him on the phone and said, "You okay?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm fine. Why?" Well, your wife posted on there that you died. She's a drama queen. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. She puts this post on there so everybody would pity her. And it was a whole list. You have my condolences. I'll pray for you. You know, peace be with you in this horrible time. He didn't die, left her. He packed his shit and left. Probably because she's just a attention hound drama queen. But he didn't die. He didn't go anywhere. He left. He packed up and he left. But that was customers want assets. Yeah. They want all kind of free shit, don't they? Anyway, she put this post up there, and my friend called her husband. And he said, I'm not dead. I feel great." And so he got back up on there. Then she said she didn't post it. She was hacked. Yeah, bullshit. She posted it and was sitting there sucking up all the pity. And so, oh man, who does that? Who does that kind of bullshit in the world? I mean, I don't even get it. It just I flip on the thing and I think, damn man, my friend is dead. He's because he had some trouble, a couple years ago. He had I want to say he had, a cancer, but he's fine now. He's okay now. But the same person about I guess about a year ago, she got on there one night, like 10 o'clock at night or whatever. And she posted a picture of her in the sleeper in the truck with a nightie on. And it covered up everything. I mean, it covered up everything. And she said, if you had me alone for 12 hours, what would you do? That was her post. Oh, shit. If you had me alone for 12 hours, what would you do? And I thought, I'm thinking of ways to escape from the truck and shit, and get away. But anyway, so she gets back on there. She gets back on there like a day later and she goes, I'm going to tell you right now, you nasty sons of bitches that commented on my post and sent me DMs and stuff, that I'm a happily married woman and have been for years and years. I have absolutely no desire for that kind of thing. Oh, bullshit. Make you polish my wheels. What? That's the age old. That's the age old question. What can I get for $50? Do you polish wheels? What would you do with me if you had me alone for 12 hours? And then the next day it's like, you better stop sending me these nasty messages, you filthy sons of bitches. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Anyway. I probably, if it's anybody else, I think she got word of me talking about this on my broadcast. I'd probably be kicked out of her group and shit like that, but probably not. I probably won't be. She probably won't do it. But damn, there's some weirdos out there, and I see this stuff all the time. All this stuff. And another thing that bugs me, another thing that bugs me, is people get on there and I don't know these people. I don't know. When I first got on Facebook several years ago, the reason I got on Facebook in the beginning was because my son and his wife have horses, and they were putting pictures of my granddaughters riding the horses, and they were like competing in equestrian events and stuff like that, and I guess I should be glad I don't know who it is. Oh no, it's a hoot. It's just a hoot. Anyway, that's why I got on Facebook. It was because my son and my daughter-in-law were putting pictures of my granddaughters, riding the ponies and jumping over stuff. And I thought, oh, that's great. So I got on there and I would watch the little videos of them. Oh man, it's a wonderful thing. Well, my sister found out that I was on Facebook. So she sent me a friend thing. She's my sister. I took it. She starts loading all these people that I went to high school with on my Facebook. All these people. I graduated from high school in 1974. Okay, and all these people, she's putting them on there, putting them on there, putting them on there. So I called her on the phone. I said, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Well, I thought you'd like to reconnect with your friends. I go, no, I didn't like them back then, and I damn sure don't like them now. I didn't like high school. I tried to get out of going. I skipped it all the time. I had like 2 days left. If I missed 2 more days, I didn't graduate, and I just had to drag myself in there, for the last few weeks. I hated high school. And by the way, anybody that I've met, in the past, uh, anybody that I've met that I want to be in touch with, I'm in touch with them. I am. I got their phone number. They got mine. I got email, whatever, I'm in touch with the people I want to be. So I told her, I said, please stop doing that. Please don't do that. So then all these people get on my Facebook page. One thing leads to another. And before you know it, I had like 500 people on there. When I originally started, I thought, well, I want my cousin on there, and I want this and that, and people that I know, people that I like, people that I really and truly know. A buddy of mine got tired of me telling him I didn't want to be on Facebook, so he made my account and told me, well, if you're on Facebook anyway, so here I am. I'm in touch with everybody I want to be in touch with. But anyway, I get all these people on there, and it's just what a bunch of weird shit. This one girl that I went to high school with, and I didn't know her. I know who she was. I knew her name. I remembered her name, but I didn't know her back then. I mean, we weren't pals or anything. And she starts all this psychoanalysis and shit. Well, you seem a lot nicer now than you did when you were in high school. And I go, who are you? I'm not nice. Don't come in with that nice shit. You've got me confused with somebody else. I don't want to be, I don't know. And then I found out another thing. If you get people on your Facebook, especially, like that, like people that you went to high school with or something like that, if you delete them, they get really fucking pissed off. They get all kind of fucked up. It's like, they call my sister or get on her Facebook and go, your asshole brother's still an asshole. He deleted me from his Facebook. And she called me, well, why did you delete Jolene from your Facebook? I go, because I don't know her. And she's sitting there, calling me names, act like she knows me and shit. I said, I don't know this woman. I didn't know her then. If someone calls me nice, I ask them why they're insulting me like that. That's where did I go wrong? What did I do wrong? What? Please, what did I do wrong? So, I don't know. It's probably just not the right medium. I like doing stuff like this. I like talking to you guys, my trucking friends and stuff like that. And I have one that got on there that found out I had done okay in business, and I did okay with myself over the years. She wanted to leave her husband, and come see me. So we were in Florida, my son and I, little baby, tiny baby Frank 3, that runs our company now. We were in Florida, and she came by with some other woman by my house down here to see me. She comes by to see me, and I was in the house, and they were really drunk. They were just drunk as shit. And when they're getting out of the car, she did a nosedive, busted her ass, and had her skirt up over her fucking shoulders and shit. And Frank, being the gentleman he is, he saw that and he went outside and he's helping her get up. She thought he was me. And she starts telling him all this stuff. If it hadn't been for just a few weird things, you and I would be together today. And little Frank goes, well, you mean like my mom? What the fuck? Oh, fuck. If I was broke, she wouldn't even know my name. But anyway, social media. So I've been on this kick, and I've been posting all these posts, and you guys probably saw them, about drama. Please stop with all this drama. I can't. Oh God, I just can't stand that shit. I can't stand it. People get on there and go, well, my friend's nephew's Carl's best friend just came out of surgery and he needs your Who are you? Your friend, nephew's friend? What the fuck are you doing on social media telling all this shit? What if this Carl's friend didn't want you to say that shit on social media? You just want some attention. There's another thing about attention. Seen most of those posts. Couldn't agree with more with them. Thank you. Thank you. Here's another thing. People ask me this a lot. His bull snot hat and the bull snot back here over my shoulder, okay? And Van Brown and his bull snot. And they go, why do you advertise for that guy? Does he pay you? No, he doesn't pay me. No, he doesn't pay me. I advertise for him for two reasons. One, his product is great. It's really good stuff. It really is. If I didn't think so, I would tell you that. I would tell you. It isn't. It's good stuff. Everybody that's ever tried it knows it's good stuff. The other reason is because Van does a lot of stuff for people in this business, a lot of stuff. And he's not somebody to blow his own horn. And I admire that. If you're going to do something for somebody to help somebody, good, good. But the minute you go on Facebook or the minute you go on social media of any kind or anything and brag about doing it, but people always come up with this. They always come up with this thing like, well, I'm not saying this to toot my own horn, but I gave $100 to William over there the other day, and it just made me feel good. No, it didn't, you asshole. It made you feel good to get on here, so everybody would get on Facebook and go, "Oh, aren't you wonderful, Frank? Aren't you the most wonderful thing?" If you help somebody, it's about them. Help them. Do that. Help them. If you get on Facebook and brag about it, it's not about them anymore. It's about you, and you're an asshole. Period. That's how Van is. He doesn't talk about it. He probably get mad at me for saying it. You'll have to get over it. But he doesn't brag about it. He doesn't talk about it. He doesn't even mention it. Most of the time, if you ask him, he'll deny it. He helps a lot of people. He does all day, every day. And I love that about him. And if I can help him in any way, glad to do it. Glad to help. If that means them, I'm not one to toot my own horn. Yeah, you blow smoke up a cardinal's ass. Thought you'd get away with it. These people. So anyway, I've been kind of, I've been kind of at war with the noisy, shitty Facebook crowd lately. I haven't. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I mean, it is. And I was, my wife said, "Oh, you're getting old." And I go, "No, fuck no. I was this way when I was 12." Yeah, I didn't like them. I didn't like them people then either. Damn sure don't like them now. Don't want to hear about it. You want to do something good for somebody, do it. Do it. That's great. And shut the fuck up. Them, I'm not one to horn me good. Then shut the fuck up. Yeah. Shut up. Shut up. Frank and I bought some stuff for we pick a charity every year, and we've had the same one for a long time. So when people and they do it all the time on social media, they hit you up for money for this and money for that, and money for this. And when I was walking around Matt's, a couple months ago, I got hit up left and right, all over the place for people wanting donations for this and donations for that. And when Frank and I decide on a charity, and we've had the same one for several years, we haven't changed in a long time and don't plan to that I know of. But we have one that we donate whatever we can to every year, and that's it. That's it. That's what I do. And the first time I went down there and we donate, they wanted Frank and I to go out and, stand in the middle of the room and have our picture. I said, no. Take these guys' pictures, not mine. No, I don't want to do it. I try to, I never met Van, but I saw him on one of your shows and I liked him, tried his stuff and I liked it too. Van is, He's a great guy. What you see is what you get. Serious. I'm dead serious. He's when I first met him, somebody introduced me to him, and all they said was, "Frank, this is Van. Van, this is Frank. You guys will like each other." And turned around and walked off. And we did. And we've been friends, ever since. And he's just a good person. He's a good guy. He helps a lot of people. And you'll never, ever, ever hear him blow his own horn. Ever. He's just not. He's not built that way. So, between the drama this week and the people who, wanting people to think their husband died, I wish I could get that and read it to you. So, can I get a donation from Jerry's kids? My dad is Jerry. Smart as a whip. Yeah, Van's a smart guy. He is a very smart guy. I wish I could find that thing and read it to you. But she took it down because one of my other friends saw it, and he called her out right on Facebook. He said, "You bitch, take this shit down. You lying bitch. I just talked to your husband." Oh, God, man. Coming on. I tried to keep you. I tried to help you. And now you're gone. Life is short. And all this shit. Oh, damn. I mean, if that wasn't so funny, you'd get mad. You know what? I mean, that was hysterical. Most of the ones I see on there just make me mad. They just flat out make me mad. I don't want to hear it. And God, man, I can't imagine. Michael, what up? Let's see. Can I get Jerry's because my dad is Jerry. Shane, if I had your money, I'd just throw mine away. I would. I'd drive out to Las Vegas and just throw it away. Fly out, maybe. Not drive, fly. But anyway, that was kind of sort of what I wanted to talk about tonight. Was just visit. I thought, well, if Charles said he wanted to come on, and I haven't seen him all night. I sent him a invitation. He didn't come on a private jet. Yeah. I wouldn't have anything left to throw away if I did that. I haven't seen him. Anybody else wants to come on and talk, you're welcome to. I just want to talk about whatever you guys wanted to talk about because nobody signed up for my return on investment bullshit. There's one woman that did that with her own kid till the kid finally had enough and is out doing time for killing the mom. This shit can backfire for the drama seekers. I think that's why a lot of people are on social media. Is I gotta go. Who's leaving? Wait a minute. Oh, where you gotta go? You ain't going nowhere. Deb, you come back next week. Now you here? Or call me sometime this week. I'll be around all week. I think a lot of people get on there for that. And it's so easy because people are so nice. So many people are just so nice. And if somebody puts on there, my sugar was up this morning. I didn't know if I was going to have a stroke. I'm feeling a little better now, but I'm probably going to be in the bed for 3 days. 38 people will go, "Oh, God, I'm so sorry. God, I hope you're okay. I hope, this works out." And I'm sitting there thinking, I wonder if that bitch really and truly got high blood sugar if she just put that on there for the attention. That's what. Now, call me an asshole. I don't care. Call me a jerk. But that's what, when I see that bullshit, sometimes that's what I think. Why are you putting this on social media? Why are you putting your private business on social media? I don't get it. Anyway, that's all I want to talk about tonight, Tuesday night. I got to stick around the house tomorrow. And Thursday, I'll be at the shop. You guys need to come by the shop if you never have been. I would love to have you up there, Mara. I know you've been there. Candace used to be on my show and come on, but I don't hear from her. She came by the shop. I need to call her and make sure they didn't make her mad. The gullible fall for it every time. But I'm going to blast off. I'm going to bail and leave you guys with it. And hey, thanks for coming by. Next Tuesday, we'll talk about some other boring shit if you want to. Maybe I'll have a collection of dramatic posts and we can read about some other drama shit. Goddamn. Take good care of each other. I'm serious. Take real good care of each other. Jess, I talked to Jess the other day. She's running. She was tired. I talked to her on the phone. She's tired. She's going through that physical thing, so she's, tired, and I get it. But I had a good talk with her. Well, we talked probably 30, 40 minutes on the phone the other day. She's doing good. She's doing good. She's just running her ass off. She was up in, she's alive and well. She was up in St. Cloud, Minnesota when I talked to her the other day. That was Thursday or Friday. I can't remember. She's still around. There's real women in trucking. As long as I'm having them on and advertising, they all come around and love me and everything. The minute I slowed down or they stopped coming on here, they just kind of went away. I mean, it was just weird. It made me feel cheap, if you want to know the truth. It made me feel cheap, like a piece of meat. I don't know. Anyway, take good care of each other. Spend a minute taking care of somebody. I appreciate it. If you guys need me, you know where to get me. Glad to help anytime I can with whatever I can help with or not. If you just want to talk, give me a call. But anyway, take good care and be very, 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 very careful out there. I trust you guys, but I don't trust the people around us. So be very careful. I love you. I mean that. See you.